alaikum dear viewers, and welcome to our Learn Arabic show. Right, so I'd like to start our session of today with a verse from the Quran. So if you open your Qurans to chapter 21, which is Surah Al-Anbiya, verse number 30. So the verse goes like this, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءِ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ أَفَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. So وَجَعَلْنَا, okay, so there are tenses in this verse if you take a good look. Okay, now wa, I had told you in our previous session that wa has three meanings. The first meaning for wa we had said was oath. If Allah wants to take an oath, He uses the word wa. And usually He takes oaths of things that are significant, and so that's why He uses the word wa. Why? Because to make something more significant. For example, in the Quran, if you open, you will see washamsi, okay, waduhaha, right? So that's wa. But here, wa is used as a conjunction. This is just a continuation of the verse. The verse doesn't start here. This is just a continuation. So wa is acting as a conjunction, meaning and, right, to connect a sentence. So that is wa, meaning and. Ja'alna. Ja'alna, if you notice, it is a tense. Of course, we haven't done the meaning of ja'alna, but if you look at it properly, you will notice that it is a tense. So we have the word ja'alna. Now, ja'alna comes from the root verb ja'ala, right? So ja'alna is actually a tense, and it comes from the root verb ja'ala, right? And ja'ala means he made, okay? He made, ja'ala. But what about ja'alna? And if you remember, we had done it in the past tense, okay? In the fi'l, in the past tense, we had done that if you notice that additions, now where has the addition taken place? Is it at the beginning? No. The addition has taken place to this word ja'ala at the end. And what is the addition? Noon with an alif with an accusative sign. Now if you remember, the addition of noon with an alif with an accusative sign goes with the pronoun nahnu. I can say nahnu darasna, we learned. I can say nahnu katabna, we write. I can say nahnu qara'na, we read. I can say nahnu sharibna, we drink. Nahnu la'ibna, we play, right? So ja'alna. Ja'alna goes with the pronoun nahnu, okay? And of course, because the addition here is taking place at the end of the root verb, this denotes that this is a past tense, right? So ja'alna, we made. Ja'ala, he made. Ja'alna, we made, okay? Then minal ma'i, right? Now, I had told you that in our session of prepositions, and especially those words which come before an object, the ruling. So if you check those list of words, you will find the word mina. Min means from, but of course, when you want to connect it in a sentence, you will find it having an accusative sign. So I have minal ma. And now here, ma is actually ending with a genitive. Do you see the genitive sign here? Ma is ending with a genitive. So why does ma end with a genitive? This is because it has been preceded by the word min. For example, if I say bi arliyin, right? Bi is also among one of those words. If it comes before an object, the object will carry a genitive case, right? So I can say minal ma'i. Okay, for example, if I use the word bi arliyin. So if you notice, or fi is also among one of those list of words. I'll say fil bayti. It will always, the object, if any object preceded by one of those words that I had given you, the object will carry a genitive case. That's why you notice here, the object has carried a genitive case. Why? Because it has been preceded by the word min. That's why the object has a genitive, min al-ma. And what is ma? Ma means water, right? I can say sharibtu ma, I drank water, sharibna ma, we drank water, yashribu ma, he drinks water, right? So, min al-ma, kulla shay'in hayyin, meaning kulla shay'in, everything. Everything, what thing? Hayyin, you know, high, living. Hayyin means living, every living thing. Then we have afala yu'minun. The letter a, okay? A with a hamza, with an accusative. We had done this in our interrogation class. For example, if I want to ask you something, okay? For example, if I want to ask you, is this a paper? I want to ask you, is this a paper? So I'll ask you, ahadha waraqun? So you notice that I have used the word as a form of interrogation, because you can use or you can use hal. Okay, both of these if I want to ask a question. Okay, hal hadha qalamun? Is this a pen? Okay, ahadha waraqun? Is this a paper? Okay, so is a form of interrogation. Afala, la. Also, I had told you, for example, now if you want to answer my question, you will either say yes or no. You will either say na'am, yes, or you will say la, no. So la, whenever you see la, most cases it denotes negation. I'm negating something, I'm saying no. Okay, so if I ask you, ahadha waraqun? Is this a paper? You will say la, hadha qalamun. No, this is a pen. So la denotes negation if I want to say no. Okay, so that is la. Then we go to yu'minun. Yu'minun means they believe. Okay, now yu'minun is also a tense. What is yu'minun? Yu'minun is a tense, but what is the root verb? Okay, so here we have the word yu'minun. So we have yu'minun. Now you notice yu'minun means they believe. If you look at your translations from the Quran, they believe. Now yu'minun comes from the root verb amana, okay? So the root verb amana means he believed, right? Yu'minun means they believe. So I can say hum yu'minun, hum yu'minun, meaning they believe. So the whole translation will be وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ. We made every living thing from water. We made every living thing from water. أَفَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. Will they believe? Okay, so you notice the Quran is linked with science. Now if you notice that most of the life is made from water, most of the life is made from water. Living things are made up of cells, okay? And we know the cells which comprises of the cytoplasm, it contains 80% of water. Okay, and the Quran has mentioned it. Science has probably discovered it later on, but the Quran, which was revealed to the Holy Prophet 1400 years ago, till today, we are learning new scientific facts from the Quran. The Quran has said, وَجَعَلْنَا مِنَ الْمَاءَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ حَيٍّ أَفَلَا يُؤْمِنُونَ. We have made every living thing from water. Will they believe? Okay. So the Quran, if you look at the Quran and if you understand its grammatical aspects, okay, you will understand the Quran better. You will find scientific facts in the Quran. Quran is discussing about the rules, about the ahkam. You will find many things in the Quran, especially scientific discoveries that have been done today. You will find them in the Quran, which was revealed 1,400 years ago, right? So this is just a verse that I wanted to share with you, and I wanted you to look at the grammatical aspect of the verse to actually understand the verse and understand the particles and the meaning, right? Now before we move to what I actually wanted to do today, we will just have a quick recap on what we did in our previous session. Right. So we were discussing about fi'lul mudari, right? So we have fi'lul mudari, which is of course what? The present tense. Fi'lul mudari. And in our previous session we had done two pronouns. We had done about antum. So we have antum. And then we also discussed about anti, right? Now antum means you, masculine. Am I talking about wahid? La. Am I talking about ithnan? La. I'm talking about thalatha and more, jum'ah, okay? I'm talking about more, okay? So you, masculine, 3 or more, which is of course antum, and anti is you, feminine, singular, right? So for example, say my root verb, just a quick revision. My root verb is nadhara. It will become tanzurina, right? Nadhara becomes tanzurina. Nadhara, he saw. Tanzurina, she sees, okay? And then antum. Antum, for example, I have the word root verb fa'ala. Remember in our previous session we looked at fa'ala from Surah As-Saf. So fa'ala becomes taf'alun, okay? So I have taf'alun. So what have I done to the root verb? The root verb is fa'ala. I have added ta at the beginning and I've added waw sakin noon accusative at the end. What have I done here? Ta at the beginning, but a ya with adjective and noon accusative at the end. Now we'll be having a small surprise item. Right, now someone has actually come up with another poem. This poem is actually about Hazrat Abbas, and of course you know the brave Hazrat Abbas in the fields of Karbala. Right, so I'll read out the Arabic, then I will read out the whole translation, after which in our next section, inshallah, I'll be giving you the vocabularies for from this poem. Right, so the poem goes like this. Ya Abbas, Ya Qamar ibn Hashim, Ya Bab al-Hawaij, Ya Warith al-Furat, Aina أنت يا أخي يا دافع الرداية أنت باكي عن الدموع بدم من عيناك لمسلمات بارزات أين أنت يا أخي يا ساقي العطشاية يشهد نهر فرات بأنك مقتول بحالة عطشان وجوآن أين أنت يا أخي يا باب الحوائج لا راجع سائلا بغير عطية من بابك لأنك جواد وابن جواد. Okay, now here I've said wabnu jawad. It's actually wabnu jawad, right? Now if I can also say wa ibnu jawad, I can also put this, say wa ibnu jawad, but that is not very advanced level, okay? When you're pronouncing, it's very childish, okay? So you can just say wabnu jawad, okay? Don't say wa ibnu. Wa ibnu is also right, it's not wrong, but the more advanced and the more nicer way to say this is wabnu. Just connect it, okay? So basically this becomes silent, you just connect it. So it goes wabnu jawad wa akhu jawad aina anta ya akhi. Akhi, oh my brother. Ya qamr bani Hashim لا يتعب قلمي بكتابتي نشيدك ولا لساني بتقرار اسمك أين أنت يا أخي يا أيها الشجاع انقضت إدبار أعدائك في حرب لأنك ابن Again here, I can say لِأَنَّكَ ابْنَ, okay, or I can say لِأَنَّكَ ibna, but the more advanced way of saying this would be لِأَنَّكَ ابْنَ حيدر قرار غير فرار أين أنت يا أخي يا أيها الحارب بلا سيف ويا أيها المجاهد كبدريون يا باكيا صبي منامه بسبب وجودك مباركا مبروك أين أنت يا أخي. Right, so the translation goes on. It says, O Abbas, O the moon of the Hashemites, O the door of fulfillment of wishes, O the heir of the Euphrates, where are you? Aina anta, where are you? O my brother, ya akhi. O the protector of my veil, you are in the state of shedding tears of blood from your eyes for those Muslim women who are unveiled. O the quencher of my thirst, the Euphrates is the witness that you were brutally killed in the state of hunger and thirst. Atshan, Atshanin, Wajaw'anin. O the door of fulfillment of wishes, Ya Babul Hawaij, no beggar returns from your door empty-handed, because you are the most generous, son of the most generous, and brother of the most generous. O the moon of the Hashemites, my pen does not tire with the writings of your poem, and nor does my tongue with the frequent repetition of your name. O the courageous one, the backs of your enemies broke during war, because you are the son of the lion who never flees. O the warrior without a sword, and O the one who struggles like the warriors of Badr, no infant cries in his sleep because of your blessed presence, the most blessed one. Where are you? Where are you, O my brother? So this poem was actually composed. And of course, if you put more effort in learning this, you can come up with something of your own. This is a very small, sweet poem on Hazrat Abbas. And there are many vocabularies from this poem, which inshallah I'll be giving to you in our next session. Thanks for listening for now, and have a nice day.